Okay. That got fixed. Oh my goodness gracious. And we have no music. Alright. Let's see. Is Streamlabs music gonna be an ass today? Yes, of course it is. Alright, so we're gonna have to look for music on YouTube. And before anyone says anything, the dumbass that pays for YouTube because I hate commercials that much. So you get in a groove of a song and it's like commercial, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Royalty free music. I wish I could play like some disco, sorry, some electro swing or something, but I know that I will get bopped in like 2 seconds. The Lo-Fi Cafe. No copyright. Sleep and study too. I don't want to sleep. All tracks royalty free. Alright. Ad break in a minute anyway. Wait, let's start here. Alright, I'll take it. Actually, let me go plug in my phone. So that. Whatever. Ba-ba-ba. I don't know why the ads just don't not stop, but whatever. Oh, I zoomed in on the webs. There we go. Should I turn this tablet around? I'm not gonna lie. There we go. I'll think of a design for that shit later. Almost sounds like the chipmunk opening. It got loud in here. I'm so sorry. Well, I looked at the thing and I realized that there was no that there was some sound coming out, but it was coming out from my mic through my headset. So that's when I realized that there was no music coming through. Period. I was like, never mind. Let me fix this. I'm sorry.
The computer technology has been moving in a way that nothing else people have ever known.
Alright, that last key looks like ass. We need to fix that. No, thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. I need to like... I need to actually turn the actual canvas and I... this shit. in on them keys. Now to finish out the rest of the sketch. Oh, there's an ad break? That's lovely. Hello, Tiefling. How are you? Sorry, I was talking to hubby for a little bit. This is my own ear because that is cloudy. Good. That's awesome. Happy Saturday. Last 48 hours of my vacay. Then I gotta go be an adult on Monday. Suck. It's all good though. Still gonna suck this off. Oh, thank you. Dude. I'm also in art stream. Let me go do one. Go screw that. Yes. Okay. Let me go fix that. Would you watch this real quick? Okay, so my mic is turned all the way up. We'll just put. How's that? Is that better? I mean, actually, I'll put it here. Right about here should be good. My bad. My busts. Much better. Okay, cool. Hmm. Hot Rod, what's going on, sir? Hello, hello, hello. What is going on? We playing some more Far Cry? Making more people cry? You know what this is? This is called We Are Not Trying to line the same shit twice. Should be that right there. Yep, play some more Far Cry 6. Nice. Merge selected layers. Yes, please. Let's say we're actually doing an art stream tonight for like the first time in a hot minute, so. Actually, we are gonna get the ruler on this one because my dead ass is gonna be like, yeah, we need this much ruler. Because I'm not. Oh shit, no. I'm not lining this shit by hand. No, I don't want to cut the entire layer. Hell no. You out of your goddamn mind. Not today. Do I want to cut the entire layer? Do I want to have a heart attack at the ripe old age of 39? Absolutely. It's gonna be trifling. Clearly. Clearly it's gonna be a trifling day today. At least with circles. Oh, wrong bee. Wrong brush. Wrong brush. Just on the shit. No, get back on the symmetrical layer, you ass. Okay, good. Wow, late Jiggy stream, why didn't I see this? Hey there, what's up, Luds? Yeah, we're doing good. As you can see, we're doing an art stream today. So we're just chilling. How are you, sir? What is going on? Actually, that is all wrong. Oh, there's an ad. Well, I know you guys don't see the ads because Netherlands. Sorry, Hungary. Not the US. I'm just gonna say not the US. Anybody not in the US will not get ads, thankfully. Alright, cool. Yeah, I botched that a bit. We need to get the lasso tool. And then actually cool, that's about right. Make sure. Alright. Really? Hold on, this is on the symmetrical thing. Why are you two not... Bruh, I don't have time for this shit. That just tells me I screwed up. Jiggy, is this a Sailor Pluto art? SMC. So I have a small confession to make, everybody. Yes, it is a Sailor Pluto fan art. More specifically, it is a villainous Sailor Pluto fan art because Sailor Pluto was actually my favorite Sailor Moon, Sailor person growing up. No, and people like Mars. Mars is a close second, but Sailor Pluto was my fave. And I'm reading a lot of villainous Isekai manhwa lately, so we're like, hey, what if Sailor Pluto decided to, you know, just say F all you people? You're gonna stick my ass here on the yes. Yeah, Moogs. Moogs, you know. You know. Like in English. Yeah, I'm just like kind of sitting here and I'm like, I remember watching it. Am I the only one? So she she's like, yeah, you gotta guard the door for eternity and no one's gonna visit you and you're gonna be lonely. And it's like, are you effing kidding me? Who gave these people jobs as adults? I'm just making sure I did this right because... No, that's why I was redoing it because I was like, what the hell? So when I moved the one, it didn't move the other. What in the fuckery? Alright. Yes, I'm being anal about the fucking circles right now. Because for some reason, they're not... Oh, they're lining it. Okay. Douche. 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 Oh. First off, they're not even the same size. Oh yeah, we're being super, like... OCD. right now. This is where my Michiru comes from. The callback makes me happy. Yeah, buddy. Outer Senshi fans, unite. I'm not gonna lie, even as a kid, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have to redo that. I'm gonna actually have to take this off because the circles are not equidistant, and that is gonna work a lot of things, so we're gonna have to fix some stuff. Where is the remove frame? Delete ruler. Okay. So the quote-unquote inner senshi, inner scout, whatever, you know, verbiage you're gonna use, they annoyed the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie, they really annoyed the fuck out of me. I preferred the outers over the inners. Inner, outer. I'm doing this whole thing over. No, I didn't have to do that. I'm making a lot of not a lot of mistakes, but I'm just realizing something. Okay, so that's on. That means it is exactly half. I don't have to worry. Okay. Like I said, I'm being kind of. I have the symmetry ruler on, so I don't have to like think about. Hey, is it like? Is it even? Like, no. Like, there is some here, but it's not a lot. And then it... There we go. Have to zoom out a bit. Hey Jen, we have tools here in the future that we can use to help. Oh, that's interesting. So didn't know that would happen. Oops. Oh god. That's not a bad shape, but... Alright, we're gonna have to... Where's the goddamn... Erase shrink selection. We'll just go with the ellipse and then I'll deal with the consequences later. Where is select? Expand selection. Okay. Whoa! Too much! I've also started playing Final Fantasy 15 again. You know, the boys' road trip. I was like, man, let me see what I haven't played this in a while. Let me see what's going on with my save. And I was like, oh shit. Well, that happened. I haven't seen the original show in probably 15 years, so it's been a hot second. I didn't finish watching Crystal either, so like there's a couple things, and I think Crystal went into... no. I think Crystal went into... Like, I think it went all the way to the Galaxia arc, if I recall correctly. Like, I know back in the day, Deke shied away from that shit like the plague. Remember, you know, Haruka and Michiru were, they were cousins? Whatever bullshit they were trying to pass at the time, I was dying. First off, I didn't know any better. I was a very naive child, so I was like, oh, they're cousins, that's cute. And it's like, what? Little did I know. Yeah, they did. Yeah, 90s anime, I swear, like... It was an awakening for a lot of people. It was also, like, a kind of like catharsis for other people because it's like, oh my god, yeah, I watched it in Japanese. Frack that. Mugi, you were one of the real ones back then. I didn't know any better. I'll say that. Deke did a number on them dubs. Like, instead of dubs, they were L's. Like, super L's with Deke. What's that? I'm trying to think now. What is that? Was it Ghost Stories or something where the VAs, like, the script was so bad, and it's like a legitimate dub. They kept it. Like, the script was so bad that the VAs ad-libbed a lot of shit, and it was like... it was like... like, I heard some of the lines, and I was like, this made it? This made the cut? Alright. Yeah, 90s anime was the Wild West. Who here also stayed up? I'm like redoing the same line like 50 times because I'm like, this is like pissing me off. Nope. Who stayed up to watch Saturday anime? I watched it's on Crunchyroll. Oh my god. I was like, say, who watched Saturday late night anime or something just to see like, oh, we need to watch the anime that our parents won't let us watch? Because I know my mom watched some of the anime that I did just to see what I was watching. And she was like, I think, what was it, back in, it was high school. The only reason I know what time period I'm in was because of, like, where I moved so many times. I knew what was going on. I can kind of recall a lot of stuff depending on where I lived at the time. I was watching Saturday anime, and they were playing, hold on, let me look it up real quick. It's the one with the old guy. He's in the hospital. I have to go to work. Have all fun. Bye, lads. It was Friday night in Canada. Hell yeah. Vampire D. You did not have that cable. Oh, Sarah. SMC. I'm so sorry. I was watching Zerum the Animation. I know that. Because they played that at one point on late night. The late night tune. I forgot what it was called. Cartoon Network. Late at night. My mom happened to walk in and she saw like all the blood and shit going on. She's like, I thought this was a cartoon. Like, she actually got legit angry. I was like, yeah, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon. The best. I'm not gonna lie. I love Zerum. Zerum was a phenomenal animation. The original, oh god, I could name so many. I have the DVD of like all the masters. It's like short stories by all the masters of anime during like the 80s/90s. Like, one was like a space opera. Like, it takes, like, they're hallucinating on this old spaceship, and it's an opera. Sorry, going back. What's the one about the old guy? He's in a, oh yeah, we're gonna have to fix some of this. It's okay, though. I know it's, like, equal because of the fact that, yeah. There's this old guy, he's in a futuristic, hospice care. I know it's gonna sound really odd, but everyone's gonna realize, you know, it was 80s, 90s anime. The whole shit was odd. He's in a futuristic hospice care, but his hospice bed was an AI, and he was like this really old guy. He was like in his 80s, 90s, or whatever. And like the AI, like because the directive of the AI was to take care of this old man, like it skitzed out one day. It was like the old man was like, I want to see the ocean, so it starts not terrorizing all Tokyo, but like because its directive was to get the old man to the ocean or some bullshit. It, like, broke out of the hospice facility, like a robot, and it's, like, gunning, like, through Tokyo City, or, like, this major city, and everyone's, like, freaking out, because, like, oh, we're getting, like, this machine is, like, hurting us. It's like, no, it's trying to go somewhere, and you're getting in its way. I can't remember what the hell it was, but, yeah, no, I'm gonna, hold on, I put up Google, because I was like, what the hell? Old man, anime, AI, hospice, but Rojin Z. So, early 21st century Japan, the first patient to be quote-unquote volunteered. Oh, it was like, so when I watched late night anime on Cartoon Network, the one thing I was doing, why are these still not lined up, even though I totally, whatever, I'll fix it right now. When I was watching late night anime, like, I would watch all, like, the real odd off shit. Yeah, it was called Rojan Z. So the bed is driven by its built-in nuclear power reactor. A computerized hospital bed with robotic features. So a group of scientists under the direction of the Ministry of Public Welfare developed this robotic bed. And in the event of an atomic meltdown, the bed, including the patient lying within, would become automatically sealed in concrete. So the bed has a nuclear reactor in it. And, like, whatever. So basically, like, if it has, like, a meltdown, you know, you gotta kind of, like, get rid of that. So the first patient's be quote-unquote volunteered. And they put the volunteered in quotes. I think it's because he's catatonic. He is an invalid who is cared for by a young nursing student. Man, unlocking the core memories. Like, seriously. The electronic elements within the Z01 somehow managed to transcribe the old man's thoughts through the nurse's office computer, and the guy uses that communication to cry for help. Although she objects to such treatment of elderly patients, Haruko, the nurse, begrudgingly seeks the aid of a group of computer hackers in the hospital geriatric ward to create and install a vocal simulation of Takazawa's deceased wife. However, once Takazawa wishes to go to the beach, the Z01 detaches itself from its moorings and escapes the hospital with the man in the bed. Haruko's fears are justified as it discovered the bed is actually a government-designed experimental weapons robot. Yeah, okay. God. Hack the planet. No, we're gonna hack a hospital bed. I'm just sitting here like, damn. Alright, I'm gonna move these over because I am OCD is all get up. Okay, got that one. Whoa. What? Okay, I didn't realize the thing was there. Sorry, I'm thinking why is this not working? Zero in the animation. What else? Oh god. What was... I know they made a few of them into movies recently because Hollywood, but what was the one with the cyborg trying to get to the city in the sky? And it was hard. It was hard. It was one of the first animes I watched where they killed a dog, and I was so upset. She puts the dog's blood on her face like war paint and beats the shit out of the cyborg that killed her dog. If anybody were to come to this conversation right now, they'd be like, what the fuck are you guys watching? Stuff. We were watching a lot of stuff back in the day, and we were limited in what we were allowed to watch because some of us had parents that didn't understand diversity. Other than we were in the 90s, well, yeah. No, and this is how, so my parent was under the very wrong impression that anime, because it was cartoons, it's okay for it to, not make sense or be silly or whatever. But then I brought home Utena the movie. Not the TV series. I've seen the TV series, but Utena the movie. You know, the one that's the entire series condensed into one plot. And unless you actually did watch the series, you didn't get what the hell is going on. So I brought home Utena the movie. And for those of you that don't know why this is significant because of one specific scene in the movie when they're finally about to escape Anthy's brother Akihiko. How graphic and weird was it? I never watched Utena, but its maker is nuts. Utena is not Utena is not bloody, but I will say this: it touches on a lot of themes in a very, 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 in a very metaphorical manner, where you're like it can make you uncomfortable. It can be kind of triggering. Okay, this is what I thought. I'm trying to find what the hell. But it is a really good series. It was a great because you're also talking about in the 90s, many anime focused on especially with oh shit, what was the anime with what's his face? Sorry, I'm trying to think. It's a harem anime. It's one with famous harem animes. Ryoko is my favorite character from it because she wasn't a fucking ass like the other girls. Tenchi Muyo. Where they have all these hetero. Yeah, thanks, honey. Yeah, Tenchi Muyo, where they have all these or a hetero relationship, or it's you have to talk about Utena was one of the first at least to me it seemed like Utena was one of the first queer slash now don't get me wrong, there was so much yaoi back in the day too. You had to get that shit on the DL, or you had to mess with the whatever, there was just no way. But so I brought Utena to my house, and my mom saw the scene in the movie where spoiler alert, Mugi, Utena actually turns into a car. Yes, it's off the walls nuts. So Utena gets turned into a car because they're trying to escape Anthy's brother. And at the end, the brother is trying to keep them in the world forever. And in order for them to leave, the idea was that they had to discard everything. And I do mean everything from that world, including their clothes. So the scene, it's not tacky, obviously. It's really well done. It's actually a great scene where they're driving together out from this world on only the two wheels that are being held up by those two naked. And my mom comes in and she's like, "Are they gay? Are they gay?" But she freaks the fuck out, and I'm sitting there what is the problem? It's pretty. Needless to say, she kind of was not happy about that. So, it's so many 90s animes. Nowadays, no one bats an eyelash anymore. I feel however, with I know Japan's still a little meh in regards to homosexuality and stuff like that, but I feel the content that's now widely available for audiences has gotten a lot better and more inclusive, thankfully. But holy shit, back in the day, what was the big one? The big yaoi one that everyone popular as shit for a while. Oh, Gravitation. I think me and my roommate at the time were such huge nerds. We were trying to find everything illegal under the fucking sun. Because we were oh my god, this is a cartoon, this doesn't exist. How are they making this? It was just so and not just the Shonen yaoi or whatever, just anime in general at that time was revolutionary, because you're talking about it went into topics that you're wait, we beat up kids, we beat up animals, we're talking about it could be I forget what some of the ratings were, but it could be rated something really low, but then it's discussing in the case of Utena, which is one of the sexual assault or something, and it's but this is a cartoon. It's yes, it is a cartoon. It's an animation specifically, but yes. So much hair. So much hair. Like I said, just back in the 90s, anime was wild. It was like whatever you got on late night, whatever, you know, your friends bootlegged for you. You gotta go to conventions to get anything legit. You wanted merch, gotta go to the con. Or if you were lucky like me and lived in New York, you know, there's Asia Marts everywhere where they sell that shit at the time. I remember, what was I getting? I was bringing my cousin, my favorite baby cousin. Yes, I have a favorite cousin. We all have favorite cousins, don't lie to me. Or the Asian mall for me, yeah. Or like you had to go to, I know, like they're still around surprisingly, like Hot Topic or Spencer's, because not so much now, but back in the day, like not so much back in the day, but definitely not more now. But back in the day, like at least the ones in my state would have the occasional like imported like anime thing. So like Gundam Wing or Sailor Moon would be in Hot Topic or some bullshit. Like you had to go to like a specialized store. You had to order. What was I saying? Yeah, I know, right? Dude, back in... Okay, what was I saying? So my cousin and I had to go... I was trying to get, like, some stuff for my cousin. Because we were like, oh my god, we need to find... We just wanted to find merch. And I was in college at the time. So mind you, if I was in college at the time, this is still around, like... 2002 to 2006. So early 2000s. So anime is now just starting to become mainstream. Like, it's starting to be accepted as an art form. Like, okay, yeah, you know, we're gonna, like, it's been on TV, obviously, with Saturday Anime and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, we don't have to hide our hobby. Like, no shit. Never had to hide it in the first place, but whatever. And, like... So my cousin and I were trying to find merch, and we're like, where the hell are we gonna find merch here in Garden City, New York? Garden City, which is a very, hoity-toity rich area. Yes, I did go to school in some very hoity-toity rich areas because scholarships, etc. Like, yeah. So, we found this address, and it was for this warehouse right off a major highway. Don't have to pay extortion level import fees from CD Japan. Oh my god. I think we just dated ourselves in that one. But yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, you want this import? What are you buying? But we found this warehouse randomly in the middle of hoity-toity Garden City. Like, $1 million homes, like, warehouse. And it was like 1 story high, maybe? Like 1.5 stories high. And you walk in, and I'm thinking, like, this is, like, there's no storefront sign, no nothing. Like, it's just like a building. A plain-ass building. I don't think there were any windows. There were barely any windows on the damn thing. They got my Final Fantasy music CDs from them. Dude, I had a layover in Japan once. I bought all the Ayumi Hamasaki CDs and, what's-her-face, Utada CDs at the music store in the duty-free area, because I'm like, I'm taking this bag with me. Because I know music CDs at the time could be played on anything. They weren't region locked, thank fuck. So we go in the warehouse, and it is wall-to-wall anime, video, like JRPG, like shit that you could not find. I was like, there was a woman there, and there was one woman at the front, so you walk in the door, and there's this woman at the front with all this merch behind her, and it's like way deep in the back. And it's like some Abeno Bashi shit, for those of you that ever watched that. So we walk in, I'm like, hi, and she goes, hi, and I'm like, are you just for shipping? She goes, yeah, we ship. And then I was like, can I make a purchase like here, right here? She goes, oh yeah, she bought a thing. They were a legit, like, big ass store, like, no, like, it was like, I felt like I was going to a black market anime store. But they had everything, like, oh my god, it was, like, it wasn't just, like, the popular anime at the time, like the Gundams, or my cousin was watching that football anime at the time, but you know what I mean, like, but it was stuff that that wasn't even over here yet, like, it was, like, it was a trove of shit, and I was like, of course I marked it down for like future purchases. And then but this is also like 20 years ago, so I don't know if it's still there. But anyhow, I know we got ad break in 50 seconds. I'm just gonna, so before that comes up, to say that was the most, like, not shady, but that was like the best find ever. Like a non-con day, and we found merch. Booyakasha. Well, it says ad starts in a few seconds. I know that's half a lie, it says, so then it probably gives you a minute to tell you the ads are coming up, and then the ads are gonna come up. So make sure you guys take your break, drink your water, etc. Sorry, I have not been drawing because I've been like the entire time. Sorry. All right, let's do this. I don't know. God, just recalling some of the early anime shit's making me like, Jesus. Jen recalling the deep lore, seriously. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay, we're gonna fix this real quick. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I'm just fixing this because... I am going crazy, like, accidentally putting shit on layers that I should not be doing. Alright. So did that. Alright, we'll leave that alone. We'll fix that in a second. I watched so much shit. I still have a lot of my anime DVDs from the late 90s, early 2000s. I have Blue Sub 6. And that was a Saturday anime bullshit thing. So Blue Sub 6, for those of you that did not watch it, is phenomenal. It was a question. It was like, it was good. It was action, but there was a lot of moral and philosophy involved in it. The premise is that the world is covered by water after the apocalypse was set off by this guy, right? And Blue Sub 6 is, I think, tasked with finding this scientist guy and being like, what the fuck? But it's not even just that. It's the fact that he also genetically altered and created sentient aquatic species from humans. So, like, and I think, like, he made the animals, like, more humanoid, that have speech and thoughts and stuff, or I can't remember exactly what the deal was. The point was, it was unethical as high holy shit, and to me it was cool because it was one of the few villains that, like, because he is a villain, let's be real about this. When they finally find the guy, he is on, like, he's on some island, if I recall. I haven't watched this in years. I have, but I haven't watched it in years. I should rewatch it. Because it was so good. He's on this island where he's reading a book to one of his creations who's about 10, 11 years old. Preteen, young child. Obviously an aquatic creature. And he gets to them and he goes and launches into this whole speech of, see, now we have like no war, blah blah blah. We don't have anything. Like, we don't have to worry about war. We have like, and he's saying it with a smile on his face, like someone who just went shopping, or like it's just another day in the neighborhood type deal. And I remember the team that had to go find him. I don't recall if someone said it. They probably did, because I just remember he was being called out, and he was like, because they wanted to kill him, but then all his children, all these like aquatic creatures, they're very cute, by the way. They purposely made them cute. We're like, no, you can't kill our dad. You can't kill our dad. Blah blah blah. Because like, they were like, he's our dad. Like, we don't want him to die. Like, he didn't do anything really bad. Look, there's no like war. There's no whatever. Meanwhile, basically, he told the kids, like, I did this, and they're kids. They are legit kids. You know, the whole, well, he's not bad because we have no war. Meanwhile, they don't realize, like, how bad it was what he did. And so, like, they told him, like, you killed it was like 5 billion people. It was some ungodly amount. I was like, do you understand? And like, they were like, do you understand you did all this? He's like, yeah, but no war, right? And while he's saying it, he's smiling in like this, and this is why I wanted to punch him personally. It's like he's smiling in this grandfatherly type way, like trying to make it sound like see, like, it's fine. And it's like, at the end of the series, I don't think they end up killing him, or I think they did. He dies for sure. I just forget if they killed him or he died of natural causes. I can't remember. But he wasn't like, I can't remember. He wasn't honored or something in any way, shape, or form, because they were like, no. At the same time, he was honored by his quote-unquote children, etc. It's a very thought-provoking series, but at the same time, it's also one of those series where the villain is like, yeah, no, you're gonna die, like, right here, right now. It'll make me feel better. For those of you that know me, like, it's like, oh, you won't feel better with revenge? Oh, yes, I will. I will sleep very, very good at night. And I have. So, it's like, no. But yeah, it was a very good, thought-provoking series. Oh, that was the conflict of the series. The conflict of the series was they were fighting all the sentient sea people that this dude created. Because the Earth went to shit, and now they're like, where did these sea creatures come from? And they're like, yo, like, they just started fighting, not realizing that this guy did the whole thing. So yeah, it was a bunch of nonsense going on. God, what else did we have back in the day? Obviously, besides Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing was a big one. Shocker. I just realized I didn't put a band on this one. It's fine. I'll just put one right now. Trying to think, because there was so much, and now it's like, I don't know, Anime City to me is like not cringe, but it's definitely up there. Some stuff started coming out like Mushishi. Demon Slayer is really good. I guess it's because like sometime between the mid 2000s till obviously in the last like mid-teens, I want to say. Like they started doing like when anime just started. I guess when the industry just started becoming more popular and people realized, companies, I should say, not people, but companies realized, oh, this is probably we can make a dime. I think that's when it started following, like, I feel like that's when it started following trends and stuff. So, like, I think at one point there were so many high school Deus Ex Machina. The good stuff still just gotta dig for it. Yeah, no, totally agree. There is some good ones. Like, to me, Spy Family was great. Because it was at least getting away from the formulaic or tropey, like, semi-tropey shit. No, but when they started doing the high school Deus Ex Machina theme, like, a boy who, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, we've seen this for the last decade. And then they went on the whole, they kind of did they started doing the isekai thing with, you know, the people being trapped in a video game. And I have not read a manga in years, but then I went to this place called The Avenue here in our state, in Great State of Maryland. And the comic section was filled with a bunch of diverse stuff, finally. But then I started seeing all, like, you know, the villainous and isekai manhwa, and then now there's like, okay, now we're gonna start making anime from the villainous isekai manhwa stuff. And the one that they picked, they did pick one, and I know the one they picked because I read it. It's not bad. The one of them picked they that bad, but then they're doing another one, and the one other one they picked, I was like, there is actually better stuff with much better art. But again, making a quick buck. Who cares? I don't know. I guess I'm just tired of the tropes and trends, so, like, I have some stuff in my anime list I want to watch, like Millionaire Detective. One, because it's a mystery. Shocker. But it's lighthearted. It's about a detective who, he doesn't need the job because he's literally a millionaire, so he doesn't care. But, like, he gets teamed up with this no-nonsense detective who actually takes his job seriously. And there is an overarching story, I just don't know what it is because I haven't really watched it yet. But it's good. I was like, okay, this is cool. I have to finish Fire Force. What else? Fire Force, Spy Family. I do love Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is awesome. It's like when I think of anime back in the day, and you can name, like, that sounds pretty interesting. I haven't watched anything in years. Yeah, like, I had to, like Moogie said, you gotta dig. Much less anything good. Lol, I hear that. But like Moogie said, you gotta kind of dig, because everyone's still on, like, the My Hero Academia, or, like, the Sword Art Online. The SAO is still going around. And to me, it's like... And that's the other thing, like, anime's starting to get longer. And it's like, what happened with, like, you know, when mangas used to be done in, like, 5, 10, or even 15 volumes, let's say. I know One Piece is, like, the one edge case. For those, you know, programmers, you know what I mean. It's the edge case for all this shit. But, like, at some point, it's gotta end. And, like, or whatever. And it's like, nah, we're gonna do whatever. I don't know. Like, what else is on my to-do list? Shoot. There's just so many. So many. Let's see. So, Millionaire Detective, Spy Family, Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, but that's what I was saying. So, like, when you think about 90s anime, like how diverse every plot was, every story. And it's like, I feel like every season or every 5 years and 5 to 7 years, it's just like one plot point rehashed over and over again, and you gotta find like the gem. So like, for example, when SAO came out, after 6 seasons, My Hero character is still in their first year of school. Bro, you know what? Fuck My Hero Academia. If y'all never watched it, you need to watch Soul Eater. Not the new Soul Eater, not like, I forgot what the new one is. There is another Soul Eater series that came out like 10, 15 years after the original. If you're gonna watch something about a school of heroes, go watch Soul Eater. It's the fucking best. It's better than My Hero Academia. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's way better than My Hero Academia. And you can quote me on that. So yeah. It's just like, I feel like they're just now rehashing tropes. So like when SAO came out, when Sword Art Online came out, and everyone was like, oh my god, getting locked in a video. Like, I liked SAO Gun Gale Alternative Law without having seen any of SAO. Oh, really? I watched the first season of the anime. It's just a tournament arc with guns. Yeah. I watched the first season of Sword Art Online when they were stuck in the original world that the guy created that started this whole thing. But like with SAO, there was Log Horizon was another one that came out. And I watched the first, like, Log Horizon was pretty good, but then again, we're trying to get out of the world. And then they're stuck for like ever. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, alright, I'm done. But they were all here's where like I was like, you know what, look, can I find something that's a little different? I say a little different, like, I don't mind the being stuck in the video game trope, but can you do something with it? You're the hero, blah blah blah. You know the ends of the games, cool. How's that gonna help you? So then came Overlord, and I was like, okay, color me intrigued. Overlord. I'm gonna make you go away until I'm done with you. Overlord was good in the sense of, and it's also slow. It's been taking like years to get seasons out. So Overlord is about a Japanese salaryman who gets stuck in the video game. Yes, it's that trope, but his guild was the fucking evil guild. It was the monster guild. So he's a lich. And like, he's a lich, and you know, the game was online for 10 years, so now it's gonna turn off, blah blah blah. Before it turns off, he tries to get his guild together for one last time. You know, a couple show up. And he was like, thank you guys for like, for being around and blah blah blah. You know, because everyone moves on with their lives. So it's fine. Except, unless you're playing FF14. I know people playing that game for 10 years. That shit ain't going down anytime soon. Alright? Real talk. The other thing is, so they turned the game off while he wanted them to turn the game off when he was still logged in. Logic says, now real world logic is, you know, oh, it'll just boot him out, right? No, it does not boot him out. In fact, he doesn't even get transported into the game. So they lock him off, and when it and right before it resets, by the way, this is the funny part. Right before he resets, he brings up Albedo, who is the succubus, who one of his friends like made her, and he says something like, he made her so bitchy. I effing hate her. Like, she's just so mean. So he puts in the thing like, is in love with Momonga, his character's name, before it turns off. And when it turns off, he doesn't get transported into the game. He gets transported to another world entirely. And not just like, and he's not like a human stuck in a lich's body. He is a lich now. He is an undead lich. A lich king, to be exact. And the interesting thing is because it's like, you're thinking, oh, it'll be fine. Like, he's still a person, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's still a person, technically. But the decisions he makes and the shit he does when that transfer happens, you're like, holy shit. Like, there are implications of the experiments he's done on humans in that world, and like, he becomes a literal monster. And yes, we all cheer for him anyway because he's the hero of the anime series, but still, he becomes a literal monster. And I think it's interesting watching how he navigates a lot of what he did. And I kind of stopped watching it because they were so like they were taking forever to come out with new season. Yes, I know, I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I let my comics build up so I can binge read them. I have to binge read them. I can't wait a week. It drives me absolutely nuts. But I think I was okay with that anime because it wasn't, yeah, it was another I got stuck in a game, but it wasn't from like a hero. Nobody was a hero. Like, you had your, like in the other ones, yeah, you had humans who did the human thing. Like, some were assholes to begin with, you know, some did become bad guys and try to take advantage of the situation, but you know, it was always from the hero's perspective. And then here comes Overlord. It's like, nah, we're gonna come from the perspective of the guy who, like, he's from the Monster Guild. And he is a nice guy. Like, in his real world, obviously he's not like that. He's a Japanese salaryman. He just, like, does his shit and go home. But then he gets, like, put in this undead lich, and, you know, we're gonna run experiments on the people of this town. We're gonna conquer the world. And I was like, yo, okay, I can get behind this. So, like, that was one of, like, gems of the whole, like, stuck in a video game trope that started happening at that point. And I mean, but other than that, I was like, I haven't been reading so many villainous manga, and I don't effing care. Like, when it's like Harley Quinn, I was like, nah. Get me the bitch who's gonna, like, put a revenge on someone that's like, alright, you know what? I'm gonna take your house. I'm gonna kick you off to see the crown. And yeah. Like, it just hits a certain note, and I'm like, yep, we like this. We like this genre a lot. What the hell? Okay. Pardon me. Where are we going? Where are we going? Come back. Okay. But, like, I don't know. Like, yeah. Overall, like Mugi said, you kinda gotta dig for all the good ones now, and it's just kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. Hella annoying. Trying to think. I know they also released. I know. They also released Hunter X Hunter by Hunter. I say Hunter by Hunter because of the X in it. I always called it that. But Hunter X Hunter. And like, I know there was some stuff that got released recently that I'm like, I swear to God, that is like a 90s comic or anime that I know. Like, I thought that ended. I was like, I guess not. The other, who watched, this is how I'm gonna know, like, some people's taste too. Who watched Sorcerer Hunters, or read the comic Sorcerer Hunters? The Japanese name would be Bakuretsu Hunters. Where everyone's name was the name of a dessert. Like, the sisters Chocolate and Tiramisu. I think what was the brother's name? Like, Eclair? Or something? And like, and they had to do like a whole, not a whole clean thing, but when they adapted the comic for anime, for television, like, they had to change Chocolate's outfit. Like, she was in a Dom outfit, but it was like, I know the name but didn't watch it. Oh my god. So when Chocolate, like, there was like some transformation magic shit, but like when Chocolate and Tira went into their Dom outfits, like, in the manga, Chocolate's Dom outfit was just literal, like, suspenders covering her tits, and that was it. So they're like, we can't have that. You need at least like a crop top or something. So they like, so when they made the anime, they added her transformation now came with like a top because there wasn't one before. And I just thought her outfit also looked really cool and badass because she would go around beating the shit out of the guy that they had to keep under control. Because he was a literal monster. Like, if he went berserk, he turned into a monster, and the only way he could become human again was if the sisters beat the shit out of him. And they would say stuff like, look at you being a bad boy or some bullshit. Like, it was funny as hell. And like, what were the, I'm looking up the names right now. They were only, like, the bad guy's name was Zaha Torte or something. Sorcerer Hunters. Yeah, Carrot. The main. Okay, so Carrot. The brother. Because there was a brother set and a sister set. The brothers' names were Carrot and Marin Glace. And the musclehead guy was Gato Mocha. Chocolate Tiramisu. And then, like, their leader was called Big Mama, and her assistant was called Daughter. And then I think one of the bad guys, oh my god, yeah, like the guy was called Milfwell. Cinnamon tea, chiffon cake, Kahlua milk. Yes, these are the actual names of the fucking, like, characters. Onion glaze and apricot glaze, I think those were the brothers' parents. Potato chip, salad chip, grandpa. And then, okay, here we go. Sapphire Regal, Emerald, Diamond, Ruby. Sasha Torte. And then, Deathmaster. Steel Gray, Moss Green, Gaia Purple. God, these names were winners. The Four Lords of Darkness. Almond Rasaru, Jin Namba, Cashew Prize, Cool Mint, and Charlotte Stella. Yeah, some of the name, like, something, or like, I know we got 4 or 5 seconds, so we're about to have ads, so I'll stop here in a minute, in less than 30 seconds. But yeah, but like, anime like that, or like Trigun, Trigun. And then, Lena Inverse, God, I loved Slayers. Slayers was the best. Like, give me those animes back. Seriously. They showed some initiative. And originality, and I'm being that old woman, being like, back in my day, yes, I'm gonna say back in my day. Gladly. I realize I should be doing more lining, less ranting. I apologize. Alright, back in my day. Yeah, seriously. Your appropriate use of the Jiggy Rage emote. Thank you, sir. Whew. And we're back. Hello, people. Welcome to the Anime Power Hour, where I rant and rave about all the anime today that not that great. No, it's not that. It's like if Captain America. I think it's just a good idol show. Oh god, it's like if Captain America was reincarnated in Tokyo and decided the best use of his time was helping a young singer achieve fame. That's actually kind of cute. I'm also a dummy because I forgot I have these ribbon brushes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I keep forgetting I have these. I might redo that part. Let me add some of these though, because it's like, yeah. Oh, there's the cancel. Oh, I got grass in here? What? Oh, I can make trees and stuff, although it looks really it looks really weird. Curly hairpin. Damn it. I meant to make my own brushes. Shit. Choose save location. Glitter cross 4. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Sorry. Also, Zombieland Saga while on the topic show about singing. LOL! Fantastic opening song. Okay. No, it is Saturday. I literally have 36 hours till my ass needs to be back doing my day job, yelling at my engineers, and some other nonsense that might happen along the way. But hey, it'll be fun though. Ish. It'll be fun-ish. As long as my inbox doesn't have like 5,000 emails in them, I think I'll be fine. To do the badonkadonk part of the grass, which I really like stuff on a little bit. Doing alright. Slowly but surely getting there. I wonder if I should put the jewelry on a whole another layer, but we'll see. Now for the keys! Oh my goodness. Well, she has some jewelry. Yeah, you know what? I think I will put all the jewelry in a separate layer so I can deal with that nonsense later. At least so I can freeze me out so I can do her hair. And probably give me time later to find the rest of the brush I need to make pearls, because I'm not making every single pearl. Huge. Might have to do the same here, because I know her belt has, like, stuff in it. Alright, we'll just do the keys themselves and I'll deal with the belt. Maybe later? We'll see. We'll deal with the belt later. Yes. Actually, we're gonna use... I don't want to use the effects. Oh, hell no. There we go. this one's weird because it has like a circle within a circle. So we're gonna fill this. We're gonna take the eraser, make like the Pac-Man. And select expand selection. Here we go. Why is it like all jacked? It's not a perfect circle anymore. Alright, fine. We'll just use the regular, whatever. Whatever! Oh, hold on. Colorize that later. That's about right. Alright, we'll do this in a different color. That looks like it's centered. I also realized I should have just done this, so it's easier for me to... Okay. Now for the slightly harder ones. It's like... No, it's not that red, but I'm just like... That'll work. And I'm gonna actually make this black. So I can see the connectors a little more easily, that's all. Might have to actually make that smaller. Nice. Okay, no, it's pretty close to the edge. Alright, cool. Except the K's on that one are a little... Damn it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Alright. Okay, so this one's gonna be... Almost didn't save for a while, so that was bad. Okay. Okay. So my dumbass realized it was actually in the thing. Some people have it floating above, some people don't. I'm gonna take the tab one, actually. It has a flare slightly on the outside, which is fine. There we go. It's not as high off the thing. I have this thing like pretty high. Guess I'm better than I'm watching the second episode of Ghost Stories. Oh my god, sir. That's hilarious. Yeah, when Chris told me about it and he showed me the episode, like I was like, nah, they didn't. Nah, they didn't. No, they did. And I'm just sitting there like, holy fuck, really? Flaring it like I need to do it. Okay. It's me. It's me. I'm just gonna say it's me. Alright, so we're gonna do it this way so I can do it dead on instead of like trying to figure out why I'm spazzing. So the inside can actually... It's like right in the top of the thing. I'm just like... Oh shit, I found it. God damn it. Eh. Screw it. Oh, we're gonna have... Oh, because it's fucking huge. Okay, so first off, we're gonna head it on the 5. I'm like, I don't need it on the 5, I need it on the 2. There we go. Also, I just realized I think I made the ball too big. Because I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, My ball is too big. My bad. So like there should be fun. Okay. No, I'm just being the spaz. Make so this one has a fat one. It's a fat jewel like the first two. But then it has a mini on top. And then underneath it is, and the thing underneath is gonna help a bit. And I'll round it out. So, and then it's underneath on the slight inside. Excellent. Gonna do a little cheat here again because I don't want to do that again. And then we have 2 poles on this one, so we have to leave some room in the sense of, okay, so this one is slightly off here, and it's actually not as long. It goes slightly up, straight up, for a little bit, across. I'll smooth that out in a second, and then the second one goes straight. It's too close. And then do this, 'cause it's literally just a ball. And key number 4. Okay. I think I got all 4 keys. It's been a while since we saved. Those of you joining us tonight, my name is Jiggy Art. We actually are doing art tonight, and not my usual horror game extravaganza, although that sounds good. I have about 36 hours of freedom left until I'm, well, less than that now. No! Yeah, 36. Until my dead ass has to report to the office. And I do actually have to go in the office tomorrow, which sucks. So hopefully you all are having a good Saturday. I said tomorrow. Hopefully you all are having a good Saturday, enjoying your vacay. Wait, who's off on MLK Day? I'm just curious. Because I had to look that up real quick because a friend of mine was like, hey, let's hang out. Are you off on Monday? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know! The answer was no. I am not off on Monday. But if those of you that are, lucky bastards. Actually, I did that, and we're gonna actually put the hair on a new layer so I can get through it without going to the other line layers and having to erase a bunch of shit later. Whoa. Why is that thick? Okay, the brush size is on too. this is also what happens when you don't name your layers. Shh! Don't tell anybody. Committing like the cardinal sin of art right now. There we go. Move you over here. I can actually hear Sir Chris in the other room. I think he's playing Warframe right now. So feel free if you want to join him. I think he's trying to get like a lot of the last minute stuff for the event. Okay, I think I said it's gonna put the drilling on the layer. Yep. A couple of them are already there. It's fine. Rad that works so lurk. Have fun artisting. Thanks, Luds. Hopefully you get through your workday swiftly and safely. Pardon me. Alright, let's see. Oh shit. I forgot. Different layer. Alright. So all the joys on a separate layer. We're gonna keep it that way until I do this. Alright. Alright, let's erase the string in the middle. I feel like I know this song. It's probably using a chord progression that's used in a lot of other songs, but still. Oh, thanks, Mimi. I have not looked up in a while, my bad. Okay. The line art, for the most part, I think is... did. Oof. So I've been here line arting for 3 hours. Show you guys what we started off with. Messy ass sketch. Did use a model from the thing because I was like, I don't know how to cross legs without it looking weird, but whatever. And here's the thing. And here's the line art from that sketch. So we got a lot done tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna go on tomorrow, I'm not sure. I'm gonna take tomorrow to like be in denial about me having an adult on Monday. But anywho, thank you everybody for just chilling out tonight. Hear me ramble bamble about animes and back in our days and stuff like that. Let's see, who... Pretty much everyone I know is off right now. Alright, right, everyone I know is off. Well, and that's the case. Or at least everyone that's on my friends list is off. So we're gonna go with that. Anywho. Whew! Thank you everybody for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Like I said, today was a chill art stream day. Forgetful. Oh, Forgetful is on? Alright, time out. We're gonna bomb somebody. Well, no, we're not gonna really bomb somebody. We're going to raid somebody. So, honey, is it forgetful_error before I do this? Yes, no, maybe. Can you let me know? Wait. Yep, okay, cool. We're gonna load that up. While that's loading up, in 8 seconds. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. I really appreciate you hanging out, chilling with the art vibes and all that stuff. We'll continue with some more horror streaming next week. And we'll get into this new year coming correct. Alright, peace out everybody. Let's get ready for the raid.